Nation, welcome to your 7-day forecast with AngelicAscensions. I hope all is well. This will be a reading that may resonate with you, Sag Nation, if you happen to have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Sag. You might find some information in this reading, Sagittarius Nation, that may resonate for you. Let me offer you this, though. I want to offer you a trigger warning, Sagittarius, because there is guaranteed going to be some sensitive material in this reading. And if you feel like you're not in the headspace to maybe, listen to sensitive subjects, here's your opportunity to click off. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's get right into it. As soon as I part the deck, there's a Leo here. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a Leo. Some of you might be single mothers, or you might be tending to children. Maybe some of you might work from home, possibly. Looks like you're maybe thinking about going on a vacation. Might be going to the beach, maybe. Okay. Looks like things are getting tense between you and someone. And feels like there might be some this tense situation. The Sagittarius, some of you are dealing with an Aries. Because Spirit Guides have been giving me a song for each and every sign. And the song that Spirit Guides gave me for Aries, even though I'm well aware that I'm reading for Sagittarius, but I'm trying to give you the Aries connection here. Spirit Guides gave me the song Slow Down by a group called Loose Ends. And the song says, slow down, because I can't take the heat. Slow down. So perhaps... Sag Nation, maybe it's hot where you are. My ears started ringing all of a sudden. Maybe you are noticing that too. Maybe you're having tinnitus ringing in the ears. And it might come out of nowhere. Slow down. So maybe this is your spirit guides trying to get you to slow down. Or maybe this is somebody that you're dealing with. Maybe it's very hot where you are. Maybe there's a lot of pressure on you. Like I said, there's a tense tone in your reading. I think that the reason that you may be going so fast or you have a lot of pressure on you is because you're very goal-oriented. Maybe this is you. This is either you or somebody that you're dealing with, just very stubborn. Does not want to change. And maybe because of that, it might not be certain whether or not a situation between you and someone in particular can really get to a place of healing. Some of you, Saggies, we're starting off the reading with daddy issues. Or this is you. You're having a tense moment with maybe somebody that you're co-parenting children with. If some of you don't have children. So disregard that part. 7 of Swords. Really? Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so you got some tense situation. You're worried about something. What are you worried about? Are you worried that maybe somebody's stepping out on you? Worried that somebody's lying to you? Yeah, I think that maybe you are isolating yourself, Sagittarius. Or a cross-watcher. Somebody in this scenario feels unworthy, and so it feels like they're kind of like laying low for right now. Not really communicating with you. Somebody has some very manic and compulsive behaviors, like OCD possibly. I don't know. I'm getting such random messages right now, but bear with me. Sagittarius, I almost wanted to call you Capricorn, so some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I don't see it in the cards, but I just hear it like overwhelmingly loud in the back of my mind. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. You're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn for sure. Okay, because you have Queen of Pentacles and you have Virgo. So there's definitely an earth sign, but Virgo is the highlighted earth sign here. Leo is the highlighted fire sign. You might be earth and fire. Somebody overreact to a situation. It feels like this is why you're working so hard. You feel like maybe your stability is going to be taken away. What's going on, Sag Nation? I think, Sag Nation, you're a trendsetter. Or you're dealing with someone who is. This could be somebody who is an influencer, possibly. Somebody could be kind of stylish. I think that you are. You're trying to be on top, career-wise. Oh, I think that there's some financial issues that some of you have been facing, Sagittarius. You're having some issues with your house. House payments. Some of you are trying to move. Maybe you've tried to move and it's just been kind of unsuccessful. Or maybe this is just you in a relationship. Somebody that maybe you live with. This could even be a roommate. Again, I don't think that you're getting along. I think somebody, yep, there's some anger here. Yep, somebody's definitely pulling away. You guys must have had some type of an argument and giving each other the silent treatment. Some of you, this is a friend or a family member. Yeah, it's like somebody doesn't trust the other one. Feels like maybe somebody is mooching off of them, taking advantage of them. There's definitely some temptation. I do see financial issues. But by the end of the 7 days, I think that some money is going to be trickling in slowly. I think the issue, like I said, either it's like there's been a job loss or money has kind of slowed down. Maybe you haven't been as busy as maybe you have wanted to be. Are you procrastinating on something? Because it does look like maybe you're not utilizing your time to the best of your ability. You do have some enemies that are trying to work against you too. Or this is you in cahoots with somebody trying to stop their money or block them in some type of way from getting some type of success. Yeah, this feels like somebody's playing dirty. This is why somebody feels like their stability is going to be taken away. This isn't for every Sagittarius, but this is somebody's story here. This is why they're trying to knock off the competition because of insecurity. Doing some underhanded things. Thinking that they're not going to get caught. So it is going to catch up with somebody. Because it looks like there's you burned your bridges with someone. You want to talk to somebody. But I think that maybe you feel like somebody won't give you the time of day or they just haven't. They've got a Scorpio here. Somebody's birthday, Maria, for Sagittarius. Are you dealing with, I did say Virgo. Definitely some stuff going on with your career. You got to be able to step out of your comfort zone with whatever this is. It's time to take a leap of faith, but maybe you're too afraid to. Yeah, okay, so this is what's going on. This is why there's so much pressure on you, or you feel the need to kind of like keep up. It looks like somebody's trying to keep up with the Joneses. Likes to appear as though they have money when they really don't. It's like somebody is tying their self-worth to how much money that they make. There's definitely some envy. If this is not you being envious, then it's somebody else being envious of you within your career. This is somebody trying to stop your money. And right now it feels like maybe your money, it might be a good idea to maybe not borrow more than you can pay back. And it's a good idea to stay within a budget. Wow, your guides are being very adamant about it. They're saying protect your energy. But I think that this is also you being very cautious and protecting. They're saying protect your children. Okay. Maybe you are very protective of your kids. If these are not your kids, then this is like nieces, nephews, siblings. Okay. This is definitely a time to stay within your means, stick within a budget. It looks like your needs are going to be met, but there's a reason that you're experiencing some type of cycle with money where you maybe feel like you can't keep money in your pocket, or maybe you feel like you're mismanaging it, or this is somebody around you, if it's not you. Like I said, this is somebody you live with perhaps. This could be a roommate. This could be whomever this is. This could be you. I think that your guides want you to connect with them on this. Because it looks like there's something that may have happened that was out of you. It may have felt like it was out of your hands, but there's definitely a reason why it's happening. Either you've had to put out a large amount of money for something, Sagittarius, maybe having to do with your home, or someone that's in your home, visiting your home. And like I said, it feels like that may have made a dent in your pocket. Whatever this is, it feels like there's going to be a change that you might be making, or your guides are trying to get you to look at your outlook when it comes to your finances. If this is you and you've been having some financial setbacks, because it looks like you have been having some disappointments when it comes to money. You're having some cash flow issues here, or you're waiting for some money to come in. It does. It trickles in by the end of the 7 days. But there's somebody around you that envies you, that feels like you don't deserve what you have. Yeah, this is definitely somebody living beyond their means to keep up with other people. And if you are discussing money with other people, it's like your guides are telling you to use discretion about what you discuss. Because like I said, there's somebody around you. This is more than one person. They might be jealous of your success or jealous of your relationship or whatever the case is. There's definitely it's more than one person that's trying to sabotage you. I think that you might have a feeling about this, that maybe somebody is trying to work against you. Because it feels like there's something in your life that isn't where you would like it to be. Financial, it could be financial. It could be with love. Maybe with a goal. Maybe there's a goal that maybe you're trying to push for. But like I said, it feels like there's some distractions getting in the way. And I don't know. It feels like it's also this organization. I think your guides are trying to get you to see that maybe Sagittarius, it might be time to get organized. This might be you organizing your living space, your thoughts, because it looks like they could be all over the place and a bit scattered. And it feels like it might be because you're disorganized, or you just have a lot of different things happening at once, that this might be affecting your finances. When it comes to relationships, it feels like there's some type of temptation that you're dealing with here. Somebody does want to talk to you. I think that somebody is trying to get the courage to say something to you, to say what they really want to say. This person could have maybe even have thought about sending you messages, but they kind of talked themselves out of it. Especially if you're distant from this person, somebody has a lot of regret for maybe something that they said when they were angry, when they were upset. And it feels like it's really staying with this person. It feels like it's really haunting them emotionally. It's like somebody feels like you get a lot of attention. Like I said, this is either at work, that somebody feels like you get too much attention, or you feel like somebody gets too much attention and you want to stop them, the competition. Or this is like your partner gets a lot of competition, a lot of compliments, and you're feeling like maybe you're less important in your partner's life. We talked about children. This could be a kid that might feel this way. That maybe your career they might be getting a backseat to your career. So there might be a child that might feel a bit disappointed, maybe a bit lonely. Some of you are no doubt dealing with a Cancerian. It's like somebody's not, if this is a child, they're not going to tell you directly that this is how they feel, but I think that you'll see it in their body language, or you'll hear it in the way that they speak. That maybe something is a little bit off with your children. Yeah, they feel a little bit cast aside for your career. Wow. Yes, it's too late. So I think that this is why somebody is having some regrets. Somebody might feel that it's too late to maybe have a conversation with you. Why? Why is it too late? This has something to do with an earth sign. Somebody wants some clarity from you. They want to talk to you about something, but I think that you guys are just in a difficult place. Or you're always working. Yep, you gotta be dealing with it. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody might feel like you're always working and that maybe you guys can't talk. Or somebody may feel that because they said something, maybe you don't want to talk to them. Maybe they feel like you have a lot of resentment toward them. So like I said in the beginning, it feels like somebody feels as though they have burnt their bridges with you because they said something in anger or they said something out of their own insecurity. And it looks like somebody would like to give you an apology, but they doubt that you're going to be accepting of it right now with the way that things are. Or maybe just period. This is like, especially if somebody's trying to be anonymous online or they're trying to hide who they are. It's like somebody really thinks that they're getting away with something, but I think that you see right through the act. Yeah, this person thinks that you're upset with them. I don't know, somebody might need to borrow some money from you. But because things have been so difficult in the past, I don't know, they might kind of like shy away from that. Anyway, I think the point is, yeah, your swords. Somebody definitely is hurt over something that somebody said or did because somebody's moving like an enemy. Yeah, there's somebody that has a lot of remorse, a lot of sorrow, so this is why they're coming back in. Somebody looks up to you or they admire you for what you do or vice versa. They feel like you have a lot of wisdom or that you're very enlightened. Yep, somebody, I promise you, it's because of somebody's, I did say that somebody may have said something out of their own insecurity or somebody is insecure because they feel like you get more attention. This feels like this is like sibling rivalry. Or this is like a jealous partner. Or this is going on with your kids. See, this is why somebody is very protective of themselves, or they don't let their guards down here because they're feeling insecure. So it's like somebody lives in a protective bubble. It feels like somebody's just been hurt and hurt before, and it's like that's where they live mentally. You definitely, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, you have trust issues. And I think that right now you might be at a crossroads with your career. You're not sure which direction you really want to move in when it comes to your career. It feels like you're looking to improve your finances, but it might be kind of difficult for you to do that. You have imaginary friends? Because it looks like you might have, the only friends that you might have are the ones that understand you. So maybe you have a pet that's very close to you. Or I don't know what this is. This looks like this is somebody that is reverting back to their childhood because they're hurt or they're feeling insecure. Somebody does not have their own identity. This could be a child. This looks looking like somebody causes a lot of mischief. And somebody doesn't want to be defeated. They always want to feel like they're on top. That's what I mean. Somebody's trying to protect or defend their position here because they're feeling insecure that maybe somebody is going to come and take away their financial security, or somebody feels like they're going to take, their partner is going to get taken away. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, if this is you worried that maybe somebody's going to take your partner away, it feels like this is, it's not for like no apparent reason. It feels like it's because maybe something has happened in the past. Maybe maybe you caught this person cheating. And maybe you guys separated before. And maybe you question whether or not somebody was emotionally invested in this situation in the first place. It looks like currently where you are is maybe You're faced with making some difficult decisions. We talked before about you being at a crossroads with your job, because it does look like maybe you might be thinking about getting some type of expertise in something else, getting some type of knowledge under your belt. You could be thinking about going to school or adding something, I don't know, sharpening some type of skill. I think that you've got some chaos or some confusion around you. And I think that this is why somebody wants to talk. They want to sort this out with you. There's definitely a Virgo, or somebody was born in the autumn season. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, like I mentioned. Maybe even Scorpio, Sag cusp. Yeah, there's a lot of fear about this situation. Yep, you got somebody doing black magic on you. No doubt about it. Yeah, you do have a third party. I think this is what you're afraid of. Like I said, I don't think that this is the first time that this has ever happened. I think this is a repeat. This is a cycle in your relationship. And you're starting to recognize things that are going on that look very similar to something that you dealt with in the past with this person. So I think that this is definitely a week where you're making your priorities. You're definitely setting your priorities straight. And I think that you're evaluating whether or not this person is a part of your priorities. It looks like you're going away. You're maybe going on some type of short distance trip. I did mention maybe to the beach. Maybe you need somewhere quiet to get somewhere and think. Definitely. This is what I mean. With this champion here, it's like somebody is at all costs trying to win. Somebody's playing dirty at work. And I promise you, I did say that maybe somebody's doing black magic on you. Somebody is trying to create needless obstacles. This is definitely why your guides are saying protect your energy. A lot of this, though, is mental for some of you Sagittarius. It's like you're kind of playing into this black magic situation, if this is your story. Because your guides are trying to show you a way out right here. But it looks like you're so distracted that you don't see that there's a way out here. That's because somebody is too busy looking at somebody else. So it's like somebody's trying to create distractions for you, or you're too distracted by somebody else to maybe follow up on your own progress. Oh no. But definitely I see there is some type of temptation. This is definitely potentially somebody that you co-parent children with. I got this for Virgo, the same card. And you see how this kid is a smoker? Maybe you started smoking at an early age, Sagittarius, or you're dealing with a smoker. Because I definitely see that addictions could be creating a barrier between you and the person that you care about. I think you've been holding very tightly to somebody, and I think you might be finding a way to let go. If this is not you currently being goal-oriented, it looks like it. Maybe you kind of lost your spark. It feels like you're going to get back into it, or you're going to get the clarity that you need to maybe make the moves that you need to make to improve your financial situation, or to get your money together the way that you would like it to be. Side note, I almost wanted to call you Taurus. Sagittarius, you have heartburn. Acid reflux. You or somebody around you. Yeah, you definitely have some deception around you. But I definitely feel like you're going to be able to figure this out. Figure out for yourself what's going on. I definitely see. Okay, so this is the mother and father connection here. Maybe you've become parents. It looks like maybe you welcomed a baby into the family. And random side note, I think that some of you could be dealing with somebody who is a part of the military. And I think that you're getting over some type of frustration, some type of betrayal This is why you're having friction. You're butting heads with somebody. This is the same routine. This is what I mean. This is something that normally happens. So maybe this whole thing about this trip that you're taking, I think you're doing this to maybe clear your head. Some of you, it's time to break away from something. It's time to let go of maybe something you've been holding on so tightly for. So it looks like your guides are telling you there is some type of needed change, maybe with your routine or with a relationship that just doesn't seem like it's working. And maybe has become a bit codependent. So it looks like there's something that's either you're cutting somebody off. Because like I said, we talked about mother and father. And there's maybe some of you were raised by single mothers, but I don't see a father in the picture here. In fact, it feels like you're cutting somebody off, or you're deciding whether or not it's time to cut somebody out of the picture. Some of you are obviously going through a divorce, or there's just a separation here to figure out, you know, what you want to do from here. Feels like there's been something that's been a complete blow to your self-esteem that may have taken place here. Yeah, there's definitely a relationship that's stressing you out. And it feels honestly like, Sagittarius, you're coming to realize that this is an unhealthy relationship. And that it's time to really focus on your healing. So I think that this is the route that you're possibly taking. The lesson here was about self-worth. And I think that this is something that your guides were trying to get you to see. Is it worth it to stick around in a situation where you're being taken for granted and played like a fool? But it honestly feels like maybe there has been some things that maybe you haven't wanted to see for a while. Because maybe you're holding on to something. But yeah, your guides are telling you to let go. They're telling you to recognize the deceit. Or recognize that somebody is wearing a mask. Somebody is camouflaging who they really are, by the way. Trying to disguise what they're doing. Maybe online. This might be where they're cheating. Or harassing somebody. Because I definitely sense some type of work harassment. Yeah. I think that you do. You feel like somebody is completely superficial. There's something going on in somebody's phone here. It's like they're texting somebody or they're sending nudes to somebody. And this is what you're suspecting, that somebody's dealing a double life. I promise you, somebody needs to take the mask off. You've got to be dealing with a Gemini. It doesn't have to be a Gemini sun, but I see connections here. With these masks and this face being covered up. You know what I mean? It feels like somebody's trying to cover something up. Or cover up their identity, especially if this is somebody doing dark magic on you. It's like somebody doesn't want you to see who they are. Maybe they fear some type of retaliation. I don't know what this is, but I definitely see that something is creating a lot of stress for you. Alchemy. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're recognizing that there's some things that you can change in your situation through alchemy. Yeah. It's like you might feel like somebody doesn't want to change. You might feel like somebody is just completely arrogant, constantly wants attention, is superficial, guilt trips you, manipulates you in some type of way. Either this is you, like you're telling somebody what they want to hear, but it's not really true, or this is yes men, yes women around you telling you what you want to hear, but it's not actually the truth. Yeah. Somebody is definitely connected to somebody else. There's physical cheating here. There's physical abuse. And there's definitely somebody that's trying to blind you to the truth. Don't allow this to, like, for you to believe that maybe you're just being paranoid about what's going on, because you're not. So if this is the confirmation that maybe you were looking for, but you were not sure, you don't have solid proof, you've gone to look for it, but you haven't found it, here's your confirmation. Something's going on. Somebody's hiding something here. They've got maybe a porn account or some type of secret account here. This is why there's a mask here. They're going on anonymously. For some of you, this is somebody that's really lost in the past. They're not over their ex. And this is where the difficult decision lies, because it's like somebody is dating. Let's see. Let's talk about this, singles. Because this looks like this involves you. Let's look at what's going on with the single, Sagittarius singles. I think that you might be meeting somebody that's very goal-oriented. And maybe this could be somebody that works in healthcare, possibly somebody. Yeah, that's the situation. This is what you don't see about the situation, Sagittarius, is somebody needs to let go of their ex. Or this is you that might need to let go of your ex. So let me be completely upfront with you about what I see. Some of you are dealing with someone that has not let go of their ex. This might be somebody with kids. This could definitely be a business owner for some of you. I think that you might need to be aware of their dating history or why their past relationship ended. If you can get a hold of that information and get some honesty about that situation, about why they parted ways with their ex, this could give you a clue about whether or not you should move forward with this relationship and really get your heartstrings attached. This person is coming off as a very, they're coming on strong. They're flirting. They're sending you a lot of messages. This could be who's sending some nudes here. This is no doubt a Virgo. This is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's like somebody's looking back on a past situation here with an ex. It feels like they missed an opportunity. And they have not quite let go of their ex. Especially if they're co-parenting with their ex. They might be going behind your back and doing some things. They could even be flirting with their ex or trying to get their ex in bed while they're dating you. You wouldn't know because it looks like they're trying to keep you out of the loop. Somebody's not emotionally invested in this. And I think that either this is you're having to make a difficult decision about this, or it's them that's making a very difficult decision about whether or not to move forward with you and to see if something develops with you, because they definitely feel like there's some chemistry between the two of you, or whether or not they should maybe revisit something with their ex. And like I said, chances are this is somebody that they have kids with. What you might not see about this situation is that somebody is heavily addicted, or they have some type of porn addiction, or they have an addiction in the background that happens to be a deal breaker, meaning their dating history. This is a pattern. In other words, an addiction, where maybe they run away from their problems, don't confront those problems, and rather than trying to mend relationships properly or end them properly, it feels like somebody's going about it the wrong way. And somebody is creating a trail of broken hearts behind them. Yeah. Past life relationship. This is who somebody is still connected to. An ex. Somebody that they've known in the past. Your guides are telling you, love yourself first. Yeah, that's what I mean. Somebody has kids. It's like they have kids with an ex. And this is where they really want to be. Some of you, this person has kids in multiple households. 5 kids, maybe. I don't know. I'm throwing out numbers. But that's kind of like what I see. 2 here and then 3 someplace else. Codependency. Yeah, I think you're trying to get to see that. I think you're coming to see that this is a codependent situation. That this is not real love. It's codependency. The bottom of the deck is reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning to your life. For some of you, this is someone that you have kids with. They're coming back into the picture. Or like I said, some of you are on the outside of the loop here. You have kids with them and they're coming back. That's what I mean. Somebody has kids in multiple households. It's like somebody regrets the way that something went down with somebody in the past, and they maybe want to revisit something here. And this could be why you might feel like somebody is giving you the runaround, or they're not making a genuine effort in this relationship. It's for that reason. Some of you, this has something to do with a friend of yours. Have a CPS case. Something's going to court. It's either you or somebody around you. If you are in a relationship with this person, it feels like they're over it. I got the same. This is like Virgo. I promise you. You got a chaotic relationship. Somebody wants out. They won't say it. They won't be honest about it. They feel completely overlooked. And it feels like, honestly, somebody feels like it's not a necessity to be in this relationship. It feels like there's a lot of arguing, a lot of loud arguing, or loud talking, and other people can hear. Oh, you are dealing with somebody that has a lot of other people on standby. Okay, so this whole thing with this court situation here, okay? You may have a family member that might be locked up. Might be in jail. I don't know. This could be you going to court. There could be some type of court summons or jury duty. Whatever this is, where somebody is in jail. Feels like somebody's getting out on bond. Possibly on parole or probation. Yeah, somebody does have a drug problem. This is you or somebody around you. It's like somebody's going into some type of drug relapse because they're going through a difficult time. Yep, somebody is very confused about what they want because somebody does not want to commit. They are feeling like a relationship is dragging them down. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Especially this is somebody that travels a lot. They're seeing other people out of town. Sagittarius. So definitely, if this is you sleeping with somebody, your guides are definitely telling you to protect. That's what this protection card is about. Ooh. You're sleeping with somebody, Sagittarius. Make sure you wear protection. You protect yourself at all costs when it comes to your sexual health. Because like I said, somebody is getting around, okay? They got a lot of people in the mix, and it's not just you that they're dealing with. I promise you, there's somebody around you, Sagittarius, is having an operation. I mentioned a birth of a baby. I mentioned the birth of a baby. Is this a surgery? It looks like you're recovering. Did I say that you're giving birth? You or somebody around you. Some of you, this is somebody that's sick because of old age or may pass away because of old age. And that might be, you know, maybe you did lose somebody. Yes, it's too late because somebody passed on. You got a ghost here. That's what I mean. Is something haunting you? Is your house haunted, Sagittarius? Or this is you haunted by regret that maybe you were not there for somebody. Here's a butterfly here. You did lose somebody. This is definitely your guides telling you to pay attention to your feminine health. I mean, your reproductive health. Are you getting surgery? It looks like you're getting surgery on your reproductive system. Yep, fallopian tubes, ovaries. I hope that this is not like somebody getting... How do I put this? Because it's never meant to be like... It's never meant to create fear. But it's meant to be a confirmation for somebody out there. If this is you with a health issue, it's like your guide, see with this regret situation, it's like your guides are trying to say, whomever this is that I'm speaking to, this is your message, and I think you'll recognize it. It's like your guides are saying, don't put yourself in a position where you regret something being too late to get a hold of or to get a handle over This is definitely why this protection card is here. It's like your guides are saying, protect yourself, protect your health here. Because it does feel like, I don't know, you have a pap smear, you have some type of upcoming exam here. It looks like something may need to be looked at closer. Yeah? When it comes to maybe your feminine health. Or like I said, there is a pregnancy here. There's a pregnancy that's coming to an end. I think the point is either somebody needs surgery, might even be aware of it, because you're noticing little odd pains in your body, but maybe you haven't taken the time to go to the doctor. I don't know. Yep, everything is pointing to, look at cervix, uterus, definitely dilating. There's a baby that's being born. Or maybe some of you are adopting a baby. Maybe your surrogate is having, you might get news about that. But that's what I'm seeing, like something here related to your feminine health. I think your guides are trying to get you to ask your body for a message. Something might be overlooked because it might be the doctor that you're going to that's not really helping you, or you're not getting the benefit of something here, of getting the health care that you need. You might need to advocate for yourself or get a second opinion about something here going on with your health. So there's definitely something for some of you. There's something going on in the background with your health. Yeah, this is definitely, this has something to do with a mother figure. Either you lost your mom passed away, or this is a mother figure that's around you. Somebody might need to get to the doctor. Or this is you maybe getting some family planning. I'm trying to say, like, you're maybe getting your tubes tied. Maybe this is something that you're dealing with right now. But whatever the case, it feels like somebody might be planning a reconciliation with you, or planning to see if they can make things better with you. It looks like somebody really does want to, but they feel like it's too late. And they have a lot of regret about maybe not being honest with you, or trying to conceal something from you, hide something from you, doing something behind your back and then trying to cover it up. This type of thing. It's like somebody wants to be apologetic about something, but they don't know how to approach you with this. They don't know what to say. But whatever the case is, it does feel like somebody misses you. They want to see you, and they might be coming by. Or they might be dropping into your messages, to your inbox. Or maybe coming by your hospital room, if this is you. Yeah, somebody said some things that they said it in haste. And I think that whomever this is, they're hiding their feelings for you out of pride right now. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's get a word of advice for the Sag Nation. For the next 7 days, Holy Spirit, how should Sagittarius... Ooh. Clairvoyance. Did I not talk about that? I think that there might be some things that you might know about without really having any type of prior knowledge, Sagittarius. Or your spirit guides are really in tune with you, trying to get in touch with you. Some of you, you might have some type of a spiritual gift. Forgive yourself. Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving forward toward a beautiful future. This is possibly you. This is the ghost. This is what's haunting you, regret. Because you might be rehashing situations over and over again in your mind about maybe some past mistakes that you feel like you made. Your guides are saying, you know what, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, forgive yourself. You're human. You're made of flesh. Not every decision that you're going to make is going to be perfect. But yeah, they're definitely telling you to set some boundaries. Some of you, I want to say that maybe you're dealing with a public figure, or maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, since we're talking about stars here. Empower yourself by setting limits, such as saying no to a request or socializing less. This type of self-care creates more respectful, healthy relationships. Maybe this is you. Maybe you got to set some clear boundaries. Maybe some of you, your boundaries have been kind of flimsy, and maybe you may have felt that because of that reason that there may have been some people that stepped on you, trampled you in some type of way. Or some of you, you have your boundaries are so rigid that maybe you're kind of like blocking people out and you're feeling very lonely. So this is definitely your guides telling you, look at your boundaries. It's not, sometimes it's no. And no is a complete sentence. And yeah, what was this card here talking about? Put yourself first. I think that this is something that your guides are trying to tell you to do, because it does feel like maybe this could be people pleasing or whatever this is. It looks like your guides are trying to get you to love yourself first. So whatever this is, especially if this has something to do with a health issue or whatever, I think that this is you once again creating some clear boundaries in order to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself has something to do as well with paying attention to red flags. When your body is in need of rest and you're overworking yourself, your guides are saying you got to be able to put yourself first. I think that, like I said, for some of you, your body is telling you that you're pushing past your limits. Your guides are telling you pay attention to the red flags. And I think that once again, this is why this protection card is here. You know, according to what I know, I don't know, but we're told that we only get one body while we're here on this earth. So if that's the case, and if there's truth behind that statement, take care of your temple, because this is definitely your guys saying to love yourself first. One more, Holy Spirit, for the Sag Nation, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tame negative thinking. I think this is you. You're very critical of yourself, Sagittarius. When negative thoughts arise, experience the feelings behind them and shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. It may be time for you to change your self-talk or look at things from a different perspective. Like I said, it feels like it's what you say to yourself with this self-worth situation. So it's like, I think that that's what's going on in your head, and I think that your guides are telling you to tame that. And I think that there might be some fears that are blocking you from stepping out of your comfort zone or going out to meet new people or to ease back with your work schedule. You know what I mean? Again, it feels like you're isolating yourself. Some of you, it's for a good reason, because you're detoxing from people around you, or I don't know what this is, but stop inventing scary stories about the future. Stay in the now and affirm your strengths. I think that your guides want you to focus on the now of things. Maybe you're 10 steps ahead worrying about the future, or 15 steps back worrying about the past. Your guides are telling you stay in the moment. Stop creating these false narratives in your head that are blocking you from moving forward or making the changes that maybe you need to make. Since this could be a way that you're stressing yourself out, Sag Nation. Well, with that, Sag Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you, Sag Nation, for tuning in today. If you felt that this reading was helpful, thumbs up the video. Consider subbing to my channel if you haven't. If you do decide to sub, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you do not miss an upload of mine. Thanks, Sag Nation. I will see y'all next week. Have a blessed week. Peace out.